What's up guys, Neil here, and I'm going to be doing my 1-year review of my YAMAHA WR250R. This is a 2015, I have around 4,700 miles on it. So I got this bike last year, and I sold my street bike for this. I used to have a 2007 CBR 600RR. My plan was to keep that and buy this, but I bought this and I stopped riding my street bike completely, and down here in Charleston I didn't really want to ride on the street anymore. It's just getting really dangerous. So I got this and I never looked back. One of the main reasons that I got this bike was I knew the owner of it. So my friend, his dad was actually looking to sell this, and so they sold it to me for a really good price, and it only had, I think, 2,400 miles on it, so it barely broken in the engine so far. These Yamaha said to do oil changes every 6,000 miles on a single cylinder, which is insane maintenance schedule, like close to none, close to what my street bike was. And then they also say to do valve checks every 26,000 miles, which that's also incredible. These engines are built insanely well. Now, one of the main reasons I got this bike was it was fuel injected. That being said, the CRF is also fuel injected, the KLX is also fuel injected, and now even the DRZ 400 is also fuel injected. So it's not really a reason to get this bike over the others now, other than if you like blue, because Yamaha is blue. Now, for all of you people who are short, I don't know, I'm 5'9", I guess I have kind of long legs compared to my torso. The ride height, or the seat height of this, is 36.6 inches. So it's a tall bike. When I first got this bike, it had some pretty bald tires on it. So I replaced them with the Tusk D-Sport Adventure. These right now have about probably 2,000 miles on them, and they're holding up pretty good. I also put the Tusk D-Sport Adventure tire on the front, but I'm not quite a fan of it. It does wash out a little bit. It's fine on the street, but as soon as you're off-road, it does like to wash out a little bit from underneath you. One of the first upgrades I did besides tires was I did change the rear sprocket to a 50-tooth rear sprocket, and stock gearing is 13 in the front, 43 in the rear. So I went to a 50-tooth in the rear, and that was really cool for off-road, but as soon as you were on the street, it was horrible. You were going 55 miles an hour at like 7,000 RPM. So now I put a 14 in the front, and my gearing is way better. I can hit 70 on the highway and hold that without feeling like I'm gonna blow the bike up. And then, of course, my bike didn't come with it. I went and got the Amazon skid plate. You can see I've dinged it up a bunch. This is a 1/4-inch aluminum. One thing I will say when you get one of these plates is put some padding in between the plate and the frame, or else it will rattle and it will sound like someone threw a bunch of rocks in your engine. Coming back here, I did a whole tail tidy. This is also off Amazon. It's a little bent and dinged up because I looped my bike. Blinkers off of Amazon, LED blinkers in the front, and then I did replace this to an LED bulb. That way I'm fully LED. And I also, when I did the LEDs, you have to replace the relay. It's under this, somewhere right here under this. You just have to take the seat off and replace the relay, so that way your blinkers don't blink super fast. But yeah, that's it. That's the bike. I love it. And I'll probably get an exhaust at some point for it. But I kind of like it being quiet because no one knows I'm there. I've had a lot of people ask me what mirror I run. And this is a bicycle mirror that you can buy at Walmart. You can't really see anything out of the back, so it's really just there to be legal. All right, like I said, I did have a CBR 600RR. That's my wife's bike, not mine. Mine was orange. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what the blinkers look like. So they come on like that. That's just the running lights. If I turn it on, I'm not gonna turn it on now. That headlight will be on too. But we'll just go ahead and show you. We'll do this one first. So they're sequential. And then I'll show you what the rear looks like. The rear's just blinking. I think I wired them wrong. And I do want to wire these to come on with the brake light because the brake light is pretty weak. A lot of people complain about the suspension on the WR. They say that it's loose or that it's sloppy. They don't like the rebound, but I find it to be perfect for what I need it for. I'm not trying to hit jumps and I'm not trying to do enduro with it. It's made to just cruise down trails, hit some single track, and it does that just fine. A lot of people say that the rear will bounce up and throw them off the bike, and I've never seen that happen to myself. I do ride it aggressively sometimes. But I've never gotten thrown off because of the suspension. So yeah, all in all, my review of this, it would be a great first time dual sport if you want to get into, you know, some off-road riding. It's basically like a heavy dirt bike. I definitely would recommend some hand guards. Those have saved me a bunch of times. But yeah, I really like the Yamaha WR250, and I don't think I will sell this bike. I think this will be one that I keep for a long time.